Yeah, I see stories like this, and I don't understand why this isn't the front page of every newspaper, why it's not being spoken about on cable news programs. And I'm talking, big letters in the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal, everywhere else. People, by the end of this year, you and I are going to be spending $1.6 trillion in interest payments. $1.6 trillion being flushed down the toilet. Just that is the reality. And you know what's scary is that our debt is rising, okay, at a pace of about $1 trillion every 3 months. Right now, our interest expense is rising at about $100 billion every 4 months, and that's going to be down to 3 months very, very soon. Well, again, try to get your arms around this. You can. The people in Washington, D.C., they don't even discuss this. This should be it. This is it. This should be the story. This is what we should be addressing. We shouldn't be having hearings on Hunter Biden. Basically, all business in Washington should be suspended. They shouldn't debate a damn other thing other than getting this under control. You think inflation is going away? Are you kidding me? You take a look at the numbers that came out, and some of the inflation numbers on Friday. We touched on it on the podcast. We talked about it on the radio show. The Fed has no choice. The Fed has to cut rates. They need this because they need to get down to they have to get interest costs down. It's basically a cost control policy right now. That's why they're lowering rates. They're not going to say that, but that's what it is. They're controlling costs as best they possibly can, which isn't much. Because again, our fearless leaders, so-called conservatives in Washington, D.C., right? Those people that are called Republicans. Yeah, they're conservatives. They're not conservative, okay? It's the uniparty that's running the country. Oh, I know. One side is more woke than the other. But again, they're the ones who are going full speed ahead. Thelma and Louise, we're going to go right over the cliff when it comes to this. Do you understand? I'm trying to get through to people how big of a deal this actually is. And everything that inflation is coming. No, it's not. It's not going anywhere, people. It's not going anywhere because, again, they're going to have to continue to print and print and print and print, basically flushing money down the toilet while devaluing it at the same time. WatchDog on WallStreet.com.